So, I even like changed my shirt to go live. My room's a mess. I'm just like whatever right now. I don't really care. I just felt like I had to come on. I can't like not go live anymore. I did like 30 days of live and now I'm like, oh God, I need to go live more. So it's really hard sometimes to not do it. Hey, Alexis. So, hey, Julie. Hey, Susan. Hey, everyone joining in. Alexis knows because she goes live all the time too. So, yeah, so yesterday I was just like scrolling on Facebook and I was like, I'm going to post something. And then I opened my phone and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to post. And then that just came out. Do you enjoy or do you like what you do for a living? I don't know if it was those exact words, but it was, do you enjoy what you do for a living? Do you like what you're doing for work? You know? And then I posted it and I was kind of like, should I have posted that? Because I feel like I'm in PJs already. And I'm like, okay, am I going live tonight? Well, I almost took my shorts off, like my pants off. And I'm like, wait, I can't do that if I'm going to go live. Because if the camera slips, then that's inappropriate. So, yeah, I was definitely feeling like I need to change and be more comfortable. Anyways, so yeah, I posted it and I'm like, do I really want to hear people complaining under my post? You know, like, I don't want to see that shit. So then I was like, and somebody even commented under my post, I think it was Nicole, like, oh God, I can't wait to see these comments. And I was just like laughing. But no, it was like really good. It was, in chicken pajamas. Nice. Oh, I heard that you have like over 70 chickens, Shayna. Like, that's insane. How are you a mom to 70 chickens? I just want to know the answer to that. But anyways, so yeah, I was like, wow, like a lot of people are saying good things on this. And I think there had to be like over like 80 comments, maybe even close to 100. I'm not sure, but a lot of people were commenting on it. And a lot of people were like, yes, I enjoy what I do for a living. I love my work. And I'm like, wow. Courtney was one of them. She replied, Shayna, you did. So I was like, wow, this is really cool. Like, this is, so like now I kind of want to ask more questions. I think I'm going to start doing the question thing on my Facebook. But I think it's going to be like, it's going to be motivating and inspiring, not like questions that are going to like get people all riled up. Like, who's your favorite politician? I'm not asking those questions on my timeline. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So anyways, yeah, I'm not asking that fucking question. So, yeah, I need to come see your chickens. Anyways, because I'm really curious about what does it look like to have 70 chickens running around. So yeah, it was kind of like, whoa, this is really cool. So then I was like, wow, energies are shifting. You know what I mean? And it's really funny too because about, I think it was in the beginning of this year actually, I deleted at least 1,000 people off my Facebook. Because when I was doing music, I would just accept anyone, and I was rapping, so there was like a lot of like, there was one kid that called himself Dickface. I'm like, why am I friends with you? I don't even know you, and your name on Facebook is Dickface. Delete. So I deleted a ton of people. I'd probably like to delete some more soon, but I'm not really going to do that right now because I don't have time. But then after I deleted all those people, I started becoming friends with people that are more connected to this work and what I'm doing and the vibration that I carry and not people named Dickface. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's like you can see the shift in realities. You can see that people are really honoring happiness. Like, happiness is success. I feel like back 20 years ago, the most important question would be, what do you do for a living? So I can judge you on that. You know what I mean? Obviously, that question is still asked now. But I think the more important question that people are asking nowadays is, do you actually enjoy what you do for a living? Like, this is like a very important question that we need to ask ourselves. So that's why I asked it. And if it triggered some people, then you really need to think about what you're doing for a living and why you don't like it and how you want to change it. And you know what? I'll tell you right now, in order to change that, it's not like, you know what, tomorrow I'm just going to start all over and get rid of everything that I have now. Like, a lot of the times it just happens in steps. Like, very rarely do people just drop everything and change everything. That doesn't happen. You have to take the steps to get there. So, for instance, with me and my business, like, it was a long, like, I'm 5 years in business now. I've been trucking along. Like, it's been a lot of ups and downs. It's not like, wasn't the most easiest thing to live my purpose, but it was the most rewarding thing. So, it's always going to be hard. It's never going to be, it's not always going to be hard. It's always going to be work in some way, and hard at sometimes, but it is going to be rewarding. Yes, small shifts, 100%. I think it's especially important for people when the answer is no. Yes, exactly. Like, and I think that people that are like no, that actually admitted that on the timeline, I think that was important. Like, you're openly admitting to yourself and to the people around you that you're not enjoying what you're doing. So, like, that's huge. Like, that's something that you should really honor in yourself, is that you're being honest. You know, if you were commenting under that post and being like, oh, I enjoy what I do, I love it, and then you're like, no, actually I fucking hate it, that's a problem. You're in denial and you're not dealing with your shit. So yeah, it's just like, what? So, like, if you replied no to that, or you're even watching this video and you don't even know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about a post that I made on my Facebook page, not really intentionally, kind of just came out, and it was about, like, do you enjoy what you do for a living? And if you're saying no to that, then you need to figure that shit out. Like, you need to figure out, well, what actually am I going to enjoy? What's going to make me happy doing it every day? And here's the thing too. Here's the thing that a lot of people tell me. I can't make money doing what I love. Don't say that to me. When people say that, I'm like, la 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 la, I can't hear you, because that's fucking bullshit. We live in times where you can do whatever you want. Literally. Yeah, it's a garbage lie. You're just saying that because you at this time, you may not know what to do. You may feel a little bit lost. You may feel confused. You may feel frustrated. You may feel angry. And these are all normal feelings, because all that frustration and anger and even confusion is leading you closer to that answer, right? It's leading you closer to the, hang on a second, I'm not happy here. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So at that point, you really need to open your perspective. You need to be like, looking at the people around you, looking at the hobbies that you're interested in, and those leaders in those communities and how they're making money, right? So when I told a lot of people that the business I was going to open, yeah, I'm going to sell rocks and dried herbs, and, like, I have a construction friend, and he'll come in my shop sometimes when he's, like, fixing stuff, and he sees the Palo Santo, and he's like, I can't believe that you sell this wood, like, for, like, $3, like, this little piece of wood. He's like, I can get you a whole bunch of wood at the lumber yard and, like, chop it up for you. Like, no, it's not the same wood. Like, this, so, like, it's, you know, it's a different thing. But yeah, what I was doing, people are like, even people that came in the shop to, like, there was one guy, the guy who was doing my sign and stuff. I remember he's like, I always wondered how you people make money. Like, how do your businesses make money? Like, how do you make money off of, like, doing readings? And I'm like, I make money. Like, I know how to make money. Like, you can make really good money doing what I'm doing. So yeah, it's like people don't understand, like, because it's just not in their mindset that that's, like, a way that you can make money. You can make money doing anything. Like, there's YouTube sensations that, yeah, you people, that's what he said. And it's funny because his wife is all into this stuff too. So I feel like he was asking for her, you know, but there's people on YouTube that talk about nothing and they make like millions of dollars. Like literally, they don't fucking do anything. They make stupid YouTube videos and they're making like millions of dollars. Joe Rogan, have you done the math on that? Because I have. When we're talking about monetizing videos, that guy makes, I can only imagine how much he makes off of his podcast. Because like once you're past a certain amount of viewers and people watch your video all the way through, or you have like a long watch time, because that's one of the things that YouTube watches for, is how long people watch your videos for. Advertisers will give you more money, but the average is like $1 per 1,000 people or $1 per 1,000 views. And Joe Rogan has like usually 5 million views. Oh yeah, he makes like 5 million views. I don't know, do the math. It's got to be like 12,000 to 40,000 per podcast. Something crazy like that. And then think about all the advertisers that pay him, you know? All he's doing is sitting and talking and fucking smoking weed and drinking whiskey. And like, he's talking to like some of the coolest people, like Elon Musk. Like he sat down with Elon Musk and smoked weed with him and probably made like thousands of dollars. I bet you he probably made like millions off of that podcast. But he's not like doing anything crazy. It was just kind of like a, you know what? I'm going to do this because I want to do it. And that is purpose work. Like that is something that you just feel connected with. It's in flow. It's not something you have to overthink. Like with me, it was kind of like, wow, I just learned Reiki. Let me practice on people. Whoa, I'm really good at Reiki. Let me set up a Reiki table in my basement. I'm charging people for Reiki now. Once I got really good. You know what? I'm going to open a shop. It was kind of like that. It's kind of like the micro things are more of a pain in the ass. Like the managing, the emails, all the employees, all of that shit can be really annoying. But overall, it's a fucking journey and it's amazing and it's totally worth it. So yeah, like what is it that you want to do? You can do anything, you know? And we're taught in our society a lot of times that, oh, well, it has to be this way. And that was a lot of people, like, with the storefront that I had. Well, you have to have a storefront because, like, no, I don't. You know, that's why for, like, 5 years, after 5 years, I was like, yeah, I don't want to have a storefront anymore. I'm over it. Everything's online. Like, why am I wasting my time in here? And it wasn't a waste of time because I really did build up a great clientele. I met a lot of amazing people that came in the shop. The storefront will be opening just Saturdays only in the fall. So, but I'm not focusing on a storefront anymore. I'm focusing on an event space and an online community. Yeah, no, the storefront is way too much overhead to have somebody be there all the time. It's just, I'm not aligned with that. That's not my purpose, is to own a store. My purpose is to create high vibe communities, you know? So this is why, like, when I owned the storefront, would you see me online, like, once a week, if that, doing a live video? And all I did was pull cards. I couldn't do videos like this. I was drained so much like that. It was hard for me to even, like, think of something to go on and talk about. So yeah, even within your purpose work, you're going to have to adjust things and change things, and they're not going to align. So people need to be aware of that, but people are afraid of change. And this is why we get stuck in jobs that we don't like. And we end up waking up every day, like rolling out of bed and being like, I'll tell you right now, I don't wake up like that. Some days I do. You know what I mean? Depends on like how much sleep I've got and like things I need to do that day. But I'll say like 90% of the time, I can't wait to wake up. Some nights I get so excited before I fall asleep because I can't wake up the next day to do work. That to me is successful. Like that is being happy. That is, I don't know, definitions of success are changing now. Before it was like, what do you do for work so I can judge you? Now it's like, are you happy in your life? This is the energy that's coming in. This is the energy that we want to work with. This is the energy that we want to live with, because we're beginning to know that we can live like this. We're beginning to understand that, you know, we don't have to wake up every day and hate what we're doing. And it's crazy because a lot of our ancestors worked in factories or banks, and where they were like, you know, I don't know, things that I wouldn't want to do. You know, I don't know how people sit in an office all day, but that's always how I was all my life. That's why I would like rather work in a restaurant than like work in an office. But yeah. So, and I worked a few jobs for a long time where I was like, I hate this fucking job. You know what I mean? And like looking back at it, I'm like, damn, I wish that I knew the knowledge that I know now. So I didn't waste that much time, but you know what? It was great for the experience. So yeah, I don't know. Ask yourself that question. And a lot of people are like, I want to do this. Then go and do it. Like, nobody's stopping you. And if anybody's stopping you, then you need to question whether that person should be taking up time in your life. I'm going to read some of the comments here. I just spent an hour Googling job opportunities in education, came to bed, opened Facebook, and you were talking about the first thing I saw talking about this. Oh God, that's amazing. My answer when I get asked that is, what don't I do for a living? Better question. Yeah, right? Because you do a lot. Only from the adults there, I felt mentality there shift. How come I can't read right now? I like can't read anything. I don't know how long I'm going to be reading these comments. So let me try to read Amanda's again. Only from the adults there, I felt the mentality there to shift to go, go, go in 3D and not seeing all the realities. And I'm scared to go back. My head is buzzing. Yeah. Once you start feeling the freedom of being able to do what you want every day, you can't go back. And there's been times when I was in my business and I was like, damn, do I need to get a job? And then I was like, hell no, I can't go work for somebody. I'm an entrepreneur 100%. I mean, I've always found my ways to make money outside of the system correctly. So, yeah, I'm not, I don't know. I don't enjoy having a boss. I can't do it. I just can't. Some people can, though. Some people enjoy it. But you have to ask yourself, like, what do you enjoy? What are you aligned with? Let me see what Phaedra's saying. It was like as a child, you were told you could become anything you wanted. But then as you get older, it starts to change. Yeah, right? Wow. You go from anything to what you could study in college. You need to do the 9-to-5 survival financial. How many people are actually passionate about what you're doing, or big one, are you doing what you had dreamt of as a child? So to answer that question, I never thought that I would be doing this as a kid, but I did watch a lot of Ghostbusters and stuff. Like, I always wanted to be a Ghostbuster. So I don't know. I kind of feel like that connects with this job a little bit. But, I don't know. I guess when I was a kid, I always loved the paranormal. So I'm kind of in that field. I'm a Ghostbuster. I'm a reptilian buster. That's what I do for a living. Alexis, some of them weren't even paid for work. I know. Imagine working like 14 hours a day and making like 12 cents or something. Like, that's insane. And that happens around the world. Like, there's people that actually live like that now. So much of those experiences live within us. It's amazing we are looking deeper now to allow each other to break free, right? Yes. And that's what we're doing. We're doing a lot of karmic clearing, a lot of ancestral clearing, a lot of cellular clearing, what our parents told us that we should have been doing our whole lives. So, you know, it's a lot of shit, man. It really is. Like, that one question brings up a lot in people. Do you enjoy what you do for a living? And I almost wrote, do you enjoy what you do for work? And I don't like the word work. Like, even when I'm talking to my mom and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm working. And then I'm like, eh. Like, I don't like to use that word. But she understands that word. Like, that word's on her level. Like, she's like, oh, well, Ashley's working. but I'm creating. Like if I was like said to my mom, she was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" "I'm creating." She wouldn't understand what I'm saying. She would be like, "What? What are you creating?" And then I would have to explain to her what it means. I don't really want to go down that road with her. So I just say the word work right now. There's a little spider hanging. He's going back up. I can't stand when people aren't at their dream job. I know I get like, you need to be doing what you love doing. Like, I'm very like that too. Like, I get very like, when people come in for readings or they come in for healings, it's like, look, I can't pull you forward. So like when people come in, especially for healings, and they're like, hate their life, and I'm like, how is this going to work? Like, I'm going to heal you, or I'm going to help you heal. I don't heal anybody. I guide them through their stuff, and I pull energy out, and they have to go home and do the healing. But healing can always only go so far if you're not moving and changing your frequency. So if you're like, oh my God, I hate my life, let me go get a healing session, and then you go in and get a healing session, and then you go back to doing all the same shit that you were doing before you got the healing session, you're just reintegrating all that old energy back in. That was part of my frustration with being a healer. I mean, I've helped a lot of people. I've definitely helped a lot of people, because a lot of people, I would say a lot of my clients do put in a lot of the work, but then there's some of them that like, they're just like, they don't want to listen. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I'd rather be teaching more than the hands-on healing. Because I feel like people need to hear this information more than me constantly moving the energy in their field, and then they go back to doing the same stuff. Like, people need to, like, I feel like I'm very good at motivating people, and that's my way of helping people heal. I get so upset with customer service sometimes, and not in a bogey way, but like, dude, why aren't you living your truth? Frustration city. Yeah, I can't imagine working for customer service, though, and dealing with like crazy complaining people all day. But yeah, work is at least 80% of where we spend our days and times. It's true. Got to make it really worth it somehow. 100% agree with that. Every job leads to successful opening of doors down the road. Start with a humble attitude and grow in your professional career. Every job leads to bigger and better opportunities in the future. True. Very true. Mm-hmm. And like, even me working those jobs that I hated, I look back at that and I'm like, I love my life now. You know what I mean? Like, I love what I do. I love that I just woke up, not woke up, but like, was like, well, I did wake up, but I was just like, you know, I need to be doing this work. Like, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm connected with. Yes, you are very motivated. Thank you, Amy. All right. I need to go do something. I don't know if I need to do... I can't do computer work right now. That shit ain't gonna happen. All right, I am going to go do something. Oh, tomorrow we are having a shopping night. That's what I need to send out an email with all the pretty pictures that Marie and Ashley are putting out with all the stuff that they're making. So I'm actually going to do that right now. So if you're signed up for the email list, you're going to get a really cool, probably misspelled email from me with beautiful pictures of product that will be sold tomorrow at our shopping night. East Greenwich on Main Street is doing a East Greenwich stroll thing, and they're giving away free food on the street. It's going to be insane. They block the whole street off. All the restaurants give out free samples of everything, and Ashley Horton and Marie from the Witches Crafts are going to be vending. Marie is going to have like her grumpkins, her witch hats. I'm going to post some of the stuff on the Ascension NXT page tonight too, so you can all see what they're making. And then Ashley does a lot of these macrame Celtic knots, and this right here is one of her older pieces. The stuff that she's making now is fucking amazing. And what she does is she ties the knot and says a prayer into each knot. So yeah, it's really cool what she makes. And she does a lot of this with crystals, and she makes like these little tapestry ones. I can't explain what it looks like because I feel like I'm butchering it, so I'm just gonna have to post pictures on the Ascension NXT page. I'll share some on this page as well. But anyways, yeah. So we'll be there tomorrow, 4 to 8. And I'll probably do a live video from there, showcasing a lot of their products on the Ascension NXT page. Hey, is the Halloween event sold out? And if not, is there a ticket limit? The Halloween event is not sold out. And what do you mean by ticket limit? Like how many tickets you can buy? I don't understand that question. You can buy as many tickets as you want, if that's your question. So, invite your whole family. All right. See you all tomorrow. I have to announce the details of the Galactic Ceremony 11/11. Yes, there is, we're only selling 55 tickets for the event. So, we're almost halfway sold out. That's why I'm saying we probably will sell out before October. All right. Galactic Ceremony information coming. Ascension Warriors. I got to put up the link. I've been having some bullshit with payment processing stuff. That's what's been driving me crazy. Probably going to put up an Eventbrite link for the first month of September. And then after that, it'll be some sort of like payment processor. But yeah, I already have like 14 people in the community page. So that's really cool. I'll be talking a lot more about that. Chris and Amanda are in it. So a lot of people are in it. This is going to be a lot of fun. And the month of September, we are focusing on the indigo energy. So I will see you all tomorrow. It's going to be hot, 90 degrees. I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair. I'm really just like sick of this. So anyways, have a great night. Love you all. Go do what you love.